And then offensively, you gotta move. Okay, you can't stand and watch. When you get to the rim, play off 2 feet, you finish, or play off 2 feet, you pop.
The poem I reflect on a lot as a man in the arena. I think athletes, coaches, the outside influence tries to judge what you do, but those that are willing to get in there and do the work and put themselves on display are the ones I respect the most. The man in the arena, like the overall gist of the poem is like, you're always gonna be judged, but you're the one who's willing to get in the fight in front of the crowd, whether it's Steph or Clay or Draymond or Beasley here at our school, or a kid playing 3rd grade CYO. Like, you're the one that's playing for your teammates. Doesn't matter what the outside world says. Your talent levels are gonna come and go, but if you play at a tough level and you're willing to compete and you're willing to play for your teammates, I think you're gonna be really successful. Wins, losses, championships, that all takes care of itself. Like, this group, if they do what they need to do for each other, they could be really good. But they have to commit to doing what's best for the group. Yeah, it's been a wild month, obviously. I knew I was gonna cry. So hold on. You just get challenged in life, you do. And I've leaned on this team as much as anybody. And they've given me so much. Like, to get through this with my wife has been a lot of prayers, a lot of help from the community and my family. Luke's had to go through it with us. So it's scary. You hear cancer and you're like, holy shit. So yeah, it's been emotional, obviously you can see. But she's tough as nails. That's where Luke gets his toughness. It's not from me. And we just have a great family support. And like I said, the coaching community in the EBL has been unbelievable. It's not even something you get through. It's a life challenge, and you face it and you get better from it. And everything's gonna be fine. She's a warrior. But you hear breast cancer and you get scared. As a husband, you're like, how can I help? And there's not a whole lot you can do. Do more dishes, do more laundry, drive more people to school. But yeah, but this team has just been there for me. Like, they don't even know it, but just going to practice and going through games, and it's kind of been my escape from it the whole time. I think as coaches, that's what we're all trying to do. And it's like, it's easy to do when you're winning. It's easy to do when life's great. But like, when the S hits the fan and things aren't perfect, like, are you there for people? Are you supportive? Is it bigger than basketball? And it always has to be. And this league's like, coaches have been unbelievable. Other administrators, other players have reached out and said prayers for our families, checked in with me. So yeah, I mean, some of my biggest rivals in this league are some of my best friends. You look at Jones at Monte Vista was locked in, what can we do? Tommy at Dublin, I've grown up with Tommy since I was 4. Like, we played CYO together. He went to Amador, I went to Foothill. We were rivals in high school. We've been coaching against each other forever, but his family's been unbelievable for our family. All right, so if they leave the double, this guy's gotta go middle. Okay, but they're not. They're running a double from down here. So you have to come middle. Is that clear? Stop standing around. You're guarded way up here. Throw it and just cut. Just get the out of the way. If he stays, we got a couple of them right here. Dribble over, find the guy. It's not all spot up, spot up. Take a couple easy ones at the rim and throw it to him. Okay? Defensively, transition. Know who the hell you're guarding. Okay? Get back, get a hand up. Stay on the glass. Guards, you have to rebound. There's no leaking out. Go rebound first, and then we can go together. If they start pressing, fine. Leave with vision. If we inbound and clear, clear with vision. Your guy goes to double, make yourself a bit. We throw out the double, I want to attack. Okay? Which means drive it as deep as you can. Don't stop. Drive it as you can, strong with it. Fine, fine. If not, reset and run something.
About it before on purpose.
They all did.
4 years in the making, first round. More than 4 years, coach.
And we got there without a bye. We won a NorCal game! Woo!
I think I said it earlier, and I'm gonna just echo it again. It's kind of that shining star. I love basketball. I went to a university that was really big into basketball, but I think what it embodies the most is just that sense of community. You're not going to skate by. It's not an easy program. Coach Hansen and the rest of the coaches are going to really demand the best out of you.
This young group getting to the Open, being recognized one of the top 6 teams in the section, is big time. Our seniors, Arjun and Rashad have given us a ton in their senior year and kind of focused the young group, and they've really grown together. Rashad's been a heck of a player, league MVP, and he's grown as a human being a ton. I think, it's just his growth process, right? He got sick early in the year. We won 4 games without him. He was actually so sick he couldn't go to the Palma trip. And guys around him kind of picked up a little bit of his role. But even him, he's a constant worker. He stays in the gym extra hours, probably works harder on his game than anybody I've had. And so when he came back, it was like, how do we fit him back in and keep kind of that flow going? And so we eased him back in off the bench, and he was, instant scorer off the bench. People were giving me a bunch of crap saying you have the best guard in Northern California coming off your bench. And kind of got to the point where once we went to that small lineup with Zoe at the 5, that's when Rashad kind of took over the scoring reins and made that run to MVP. And he's been amazing in every big game. When he finds his teammates and can attract a crowd, he's his best, but he's a pure scorer.
I played Tri-Valley, but Hansen didn't coach my team. He coached I think maybe a younger team, but I always see Hansen, and knew it was a great program, and I knew Dougherty would be a good program as well. So that's the main reason why I came here. I already knew Hansen, and I knew that Hansen will help me on and off the court. So yeah, me and Hansen's relationship is great. I love Coach. I love all the support system around me, from the school, teachers, teammates, everyone. Yeah, I'm thankful for everyone here for surely, just helping me grow as a person. Yeah, I'm trying to go D1 for sure. Play get to a mid-major, high-major D1, and then play on TV. My family see me on ESPN or something. playing March Madness. That's a good goal for me. And then the next try to get in the league or something, make it happen if I can, or God willingly. Personally, mainly just personally, like I said, just getting closer with God. Just that's personal. Why everything else will fall in line to be right with God. So.
Arjun's been great leadership, toughness. Some games he comes off the bench a ton. Some games he doesn't get to play much. It's just about matchups, but he's never complained. He's always been a great teammate. And then our young guys have done really well. Ryland's had a heck of a year, second team all-league. Alonzo's been incredible. His growth has been huge. He's made himself into probably gonna be a high-level recruit out of here to go to the next level. And then Luke at the point guard, kind of playing out of position. He's more of a true two, but being able to run this team and keep them under control and keep them at a good pace and kind of offer that coach on the floor has been really good for him as well. I'm fired up. I love what we have coming back. Obviously I've talked about Luke and Ryland. And, having Dev's had big games late. His confidence continues to grow. He's a pure shooter, and he's an elite defender. He guards everyone else's best guard. So having him back as kind of our lockdown defender will help us next year a ton. And then guys you don't get to see a lot in games have had really good years. And your junior year is really hard because you go your whole life being the best. You're in the top 5 or 6 kids in your age group. Then all of a sudden you get to varsity basketball and it's like, oh wait, there's some seniors here, there may be a sophomore here, and all of a sudden for the first time in your life, you're sitting on a bench and you haven't done that yet. And this group, Canuck, Dougherty, everybody, Miles, they've all kind of just kept fighting for, if they get minutes, they've been ready. If they don't get minutes, they just keep working on their game and get better. And they work really hard in practice. They give a ton to our starting lineup. They challenge them every day. And that's why we're good. We're good because of those guys and what they do in practice. It's literally 1 through 15. Every guy has contributed a ton. We've had step backs. The Granada loss is bad. The game against Dublin was wild and had our chances and just didn't finish like we normally do. But I've always said this resilient group, they're so good at reacting to losses. Some teams, you get beat in a bad one like Dublin and it spirals your season. These guys went off them, then they win the league tournament, beating Amador in overtime. Like 3 nights later was big time, and then coming back and winning at De La Sada, win the league tournament was huge. As a coach, it's wins and losses. You got to keep going. But some athletes aren't very good at moving on, and this group's really good at moving on, staying solid. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything different. I mean, we've been in every game. We've had the lead, I think, in tenure every fourth quarter we've played, except maybe Clayton. It's been a hell of a ride with this group. Like I said, for this group to get to the state tournament is unbelievable. Like every year, it gets turned over to the next group. I think having it turn over to Luke, Ryland, and Zoe is kind of like our leaders, and Dev rolling into next year. I think that's when this one ends, it becomes their team, and it's like they've seen the pattern, they know what to do. So they'll continue in that Dougherty way. They'll work hard, they'll put in the hours, they'll have a big off season, and then next year it's their time.